Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage and welcome back to episode 12 of Europa Universalis 4. Now I've just come back and this is my first recording after a week vacation, and I did notice some comments at the end of episode 8 because I had accidentally demoted some cultures when I was trying to promote cultures. I'd gone ahead and demoted some of these, which was not the intention at the time. Let's go ahead and re-promote them. It's going to cost me some Diplo power now, unfortunately. So, but that was my own silly mistake. As I'd said before, it had been a long week. Hopefully now that I'm back, I can sort of get my head in order again. Lose a base tax for the nobility, gaining some loyalty. I think we'll keep the base tax, thank you very much. So I'll be unhappy for a while, but that is fine. We do have the Moroccan separatists ready to fire, but we have our armies on full maintenance. We do have a couple of loans. This fort does not really need to be on. Let's go ahead and turn that off. We will want to go and take Tangiers at some point because it is an important centre of trade. We don't have a truce with you anymore, so it may well be worth getting in there and trying to do something about that. We probably want to wait for those separatists to fire first. Do we have a CB on you? Oh no, we still have that stupid Regency Council. That's no problem. Now I remember. Can't do anything because we have a Regency Council. Which is annoying because I really want to get in there and take Tangiers. And then we'll probably leave Morocco alone for a while after that. Now, again, I have had people asking why I'm at peace while I don't go up to a faster speed. If I was playing without recording, I normally would, but when you're recording, playing at faster speeds does tend to cause a lot of problems, even on a beefy rig like mine. It's simply because the Clausewitz engine just doesn't multi-core at all. So, if you run the game at speed 4 or 5 when you're trying to record, 4's not too bad sometimes, but if you record on speed 5 when you're trying to record, you get a lot of frame drop. Let's go ahead and select another mission. We will keep exploring wherever we can. Let's go for the Caribbean Sea. So we haven't really got anywhere down here that we can go and see. Portugal are working their way down, which is very annoying. Morocco making claims. Now, improving relations with you, we can offer you an alliance. What are we like on our number? We really need to break that one with Portugal. Don't really want to go over at this point. Especially as I now need to spend some extra Diplo to go and re-promote those cultures that I messed up. So let's go ahead and continue to do these. Got one more that we can do. 53 prestige, we'll take that. So how are we doing on tech at the moment? We are still falling behind, which is annoying. We'll be able to grab the next military tech. I mean, as far as I'm concerned in the early game, as long as you keep up in military tech so that you can fight your wars, it's not too bad sort of catching up after that. We are still losing some money. We don't have any rebellions at the moment, and we can't actually go to war, so let's go ahead and put the army maintenance down, just so that we start making some coin. Try and get some of these loans paid off if we can. Where are we? So yeah, units have suffered casualties, but they've almost reinforced completely, so that's not too bad. We've only got 2 loans. Let's give you another, that's the wrong button, give you another exploration mission. South American Sea. Yeah, we really need to try and get down here and do something. This is going to be too far away for us to do, which is annoying. And again, if I hadn't made that mistake and accidentally demoted those cultures, I could have gone ahead and done that. But oh well, this is still going a lot better than the previous campaign was. So we're recovering our manpower. Some extra stability would be nice, but I don't think that's going to happen for a while. So what are we making? 5.54. So not fully reinforced yet. Another 3 months, that'll be done. It's not adding an extra lot. Huge amount of extra money, but it's adding some. So we're building a spy network on Tlemcen. Now, do I have a CB against you? You've got a CB against me. I really should go over there and start building a spy network, just in case I don't have any claims. I do actually still have a claim on here. This is not about Ersk. Yeah, I do have a claim on here, so it's not too bad. But we'll continue to build a spy network anyway. It does make more sense. We've actually got a few claims around, so that's fine. So let's go ahead and just keep doing the exploring where we can. See, we're already spotting bits of South America. Like I said, when I restarted this, I forgot to re-enable the random new world. So we are playing on the standard one. So those are my heavies, those are my lights, that's my exploration fleet, and those are my transports. That's all fine there. Mamluks have rivaled me, that's absolutely fine. I think when the royal marriage breaks with Portugal, we will end the alliance, maybe. They are allied with England, but England is definitely someone we should be fighting against, especially as we're allied with France. They can help us out with that. So let's go ahead and take the next military tech. We have renewed a loan. Of course, all of that is just annoying because it bumps up our interest per annum. But we should be able to get those paid off relatively quickly. Gain an explorer with 20 tradition. Excellent. Not that we really needed one. You have too many military leaders. You've got siege, but the one we're using has maneuver. Maneuver is better because it's faster, so we'll keep the one we've already got. And you will go, and because we're not really using him to blockade, so there isn't really a lot of point in having one with siege. But having one with maneuver reduces the attrition you take. And it also increases trade efficiency if you use your explorer as an admiral on a trade fleet. So I'd sooner have maneuver than siege on an admiral or explorer any day. So we're fully reinforced now, still making 5 ducats a month, not quite as much as I would like. We can finally afford to promote that. We can't do that one now, actually. Already have 2 promoted cultures. That's fine then. We've got the 2 back that we already had and lost. England has paid off Portugal's debt. Interesting. What are we like in troop numbers? We can actually have 6 more. We are currently 12 for zeros. We don't have any cannons at all. Let's get 2 cannons on each of these stacks. Now we're at, and I'm trying to save money, but we do need to have an army at the same time as well. Especially because we need to defend ourselves, really. Our explorer can't do any more exploring at the moment, so we'll just leave him parts up where he is. Let's recall that. I'm so tempted to just go ahead and... How many points are we getting here? We're getting 9, which isn't bad. Let's recall the diplomat. I am tempted to go down here and just offer them the alliance. And then maybe... Would they ever take vassalization? No, they have more than 1,000 total development, so that's kind of pointless. Okay then, let's go and get the next admin tech. And we can now take a decision, which basically gives us extra tax, extra missionary strength, but Catholicism gains a little bit of reform desire. That's fine, we'll take that anyway. We can always fend off the Reformation if we don't want it, and as much as Castile is really supposed to be a Catholic nation, there's something about playing as Protestant in this game which is just so much better. One of our advisors has died, which is the Diplo guy, which we really do need. So let's keep the global tariffs guy around. That's running us out of money again, but let's go ahead and put the army maintenance down even further. Really need to try and get some money back in the bank. We have been discovered fabricating in Tlemcen. Let's make sure we go and get claims where we do. Actually, we've got claims on most of this stuff anyway. So that's not a problem at all. I'll be a lot happier once we get out of this annoying personal union and we can actually go ahead and do some fighting. So what have we got here? Did I build another random heavy over there? Where did that come from? Where did I get a random heavy from? Oh well. I'm going to send it down with the rest of the fleet. Must have been anticipating some sort of war against England. I don't recall building it, but there you go. So, Aragon's still like us. We're still in this personal union. We can't integrate them for a long time yet. January of... Wow, still another 40 years before we can integrate them. Which should be fine. Now, if our royal marriage will hurry up and end with Portugal, we can dissolve the alliance and get in a position where we can attack them. Because we'll be fighting against Portugal and England, but I don't think that's too much of a problem. See, Leinster has taken most of Ireland. Scotland's getting squeezed further north. What's happening in the rest of the world? Georgia's still pretty big and strong there. Muscovy is blobbing out nicely. Novgorod still exists. Denmark are all the way over here, which is interesting. Rostov is still around also. Ottomans don't appear to be gaining too much ground, which is good. We don't want the Ottomans just running away with things. How long are we going to be stuck in this personal union for? Well, not the personal union, the Regency Council. We are 11. Come on, Lewis, we need you to age a bit more quickly. So we can go ahead and get this this next war started off. Why do you appear to be... Oh yeah, we couldn't afford that last one because we ran out of money. There we go. Definitely want to get those loans paid off. But there again, if we can grab Tangiers, that will really help with that because this is the coastal centre of trade. So grabbing that will actually help us out quite a lot. We don't have a truce with these guys. We have a CB against these guys. We are literally just waiting for the ability to declare war on them, which we cannot currently do, which is very annoying. Disloyal estates, which is the nobility. Again, that's because of a modifier, which will go away. There it is, it's just ticked up, so they're no longer disloyal. Excellent. Prestige isn't bad. Legitimacy is quite low, but again, we're in a Regency Council. Power projection's not too bad. Who are we rivaled against? Let's go ahead and insult England. And that'll just put us back above 50 power projection, which gives us those extra monarch points. Now, Lewis, what are your stats? We are a 253. At least we're getting a decent amount of Diplo with 253. And Lewis is a 632. Well, admin points are always good. So I don't mind that too much. But we'll be able to start catching up in Diplotech soon, which will be good because it means our explorer will be able to explore more areas. And it also means we'll have a further colonial reach. We really do want to start colonizing down here. Ideally, I should have been able to grab that first, but we were just a little bit out of time thanks to Portugal. That said, if we do go to war with Portugal, we can just go and take their stuff from them anyway, assuming we can deal with their navy. We have lost another advisor, which is a bit of a pain. That is our military guy. Now then, how are we doing in military tech? We are ahead of time. I'm not going to go ahead and rehire that advisor, because that'll mean we'll earn a little bit of extra money, and we can use that to try and get these loans paid off, which is what I prefer to do at this point. So, as we're already ahead in military tech, not to worry about that one. So, come on, let's get some money going in. Right, we do need to go ahead and mothball that other heavy. That'll save us a little bit of money as well. Let's go and group you together. So what are we making now? 6.29. That's not a bad amount of money. Still pretty slow. We could go ahead and develop the gold mine a little bit more. It's always risky to do. We'd have to like develop the base tax up as well or something to do that. Really don't want to spend my admin points because we're still behind the times here. Morocco's still fabricating claims. It wouldn't even be so bad if Morocco would just declare war on me. At least then I'd be able to just put my maintenance up and go in and attack them. I'm surprised they haven't, given the fact my maintenance is down, but as I am allied with Portugal, Aragon, Naples and France, they're unlikely to actually come in and try and do anything. So yeah, we've got enough money to build some stuff, but I really don't want to at this point. Let's have a quick look at workshops. Yeah, there aren't really any places we can build workshops that would make a huge deal of difference. Taxation, there's still a few high ones left, but let's get the loans paid off first. Trade, again, there's some good ones, but I think getting rid of the interest will help. We also need to try and get as much influence as possible so we can use the forgive usury, because that's so good for us, basically reducing our inflation and also our interest per annum. So we really need to wait for that one. Let's need the papal influence. We already have the modifier anyway, so We'll have to wait a little while before we can do that. So, when do we come of age? We are currently 12. Is it going to tell me when this is going to be? Regency ends on the 1st of May, 87. So, 2 years. We can take an idea, which would be increased colonial range, which I think we are actually going to take. And now we can actually go ahead and do some more exploration. West African Sea. Truce with Austria ended. Now then, are we close enough to be able to do anything down here? Yes, we are. So let's go ahead and send a colonist. We're going to start colonising. That is going to cost us a little bit of extra money here, because we'll have a colony running. But at least we'll start getting established down here, which we really need to do. We need to get over here as well, actually. See if we can start reaching some of these. We don't have a colonist to send right now, but we should really start getting over there into South America. More important than Africa, that is, to be honest. But as long as we've got somewhere down here that we can use to leapfrog our way down. It would be nice if we stopped getting raided by Morocco. It's only really hitting sailors at the moment, which isn't affecting us all that much, but it's still annoying. So, 7 ducats. How much are our loans? If we wanted to repay a loan, our loans are going to cost us 180 ducats each, so we could almost pay one of our loans off. Our spy network with these guys is up as high as it can be, which I think I'll just leave there, because when we can finally declare war on them, that'll make it a lot easier to siege stuff out. Still got claims on pretty much all of your stuff, because I'd like to get some more stuff from you as well. Just need to wait for the Regency to end. And we've finished our exploration again. So, where do we want to go? Not hunt pirates. Explore. West African coast. Yeah, let's keep doing West Africa. Regency Council is now greedy. When ruling Castile, it will give us an extra minus 10% national tax modifier. Oh, cheers, Regency Council. So we're losing 10% of our tax income now due to RNG. Very good. Now, I did say it was 87, I think. Yeah, May of 87. Nobility gains some influence. I'm fine with that. So it's still just over a year away. How are we doing on manpower? Still well below the maximum. Could have another 10k men to take us up to there. Right, okay, we almost have enough money to go ahead and repay a loan. And we do. So let's go ahead and repay one of them. So the idea of repaying one off as quickly as possible means we'll pay less interest per month. So we should make more money per month. We're currently making 4.83 ducats. For some reason we are now making less. But the interest will start to tick down anyway. We've still got this forgive usury, which is making that go down anyway. Okay, let's go ahead and get the Explorer moving again. Let's keep on. Let's go check out the South Atlantic, actually. Muscovy's been informed building a spy network. Yeah, 4.83 seems to have gone back up again. Although, of course, we are doing the words. We are doing this thing now. We can also get some trade companies going down here in Africa, so it's not a bad idea. Get a trade company going down there and start colonizing over in the New World as soon as we can. How are things with people? France still really like us. France are allied with the Ottomans. The Papal State, that's fine. Lose stability or lose 82 ducats. Both of those things absolutely stink. We'll take the ducat hit. We'll end up retaking another loan now, which is annoying. That's just the RNG screwing me over. I could have taken the stability hit, but then I'm quite behind on admin points as well. So either way, it was going to be annoying. So there's a new loan taken. But we do still have some money in the bank, so I'm not going to spend any of that, and we'll get that loan paid off as quickly as possible. It's the best thing to do for us. We're now into August. Still being raided. So we don't have any Venice has rivaled me. Excellent. So we don't have any rebels likely to spawn, which is a very good thing. And we've still got the strength of Aragon and Naples behind us as well. I'm really impressed with how Burgundy is managing to blob out in this campaign. I've never seen Burgundy, well, unless they've been played by a player. I've never seen AI Burgundy with quite that many provinces. France's opinion of Castile changed by -30. Oh, I don't care if France are building a spy network on me. That's fine. You are going to go and explore South Atlantic again. So we're just going to keep trying to uncover stuff down here. Getting close to that Regency Council ending now. We're not going to have time to start the war on this video, but next time we certainly will do. And as Morocco still have no allies, we'll be going in there and taking Tangiers. Tangiers will be good for us. It's not a particularly highly developed province, which is good, because it has the increased coring cost, but that coastal centre of trade will give us a lot of trade power in this node. And as this is our end node where we collect, we really want to have as much trade power down here as possible. The only reason we didn't take that last time is because Portugal jumped in and got this. Well, Portugal didn't jump in and got the siege. The game did its usual annoying mechanic where you can be leading a siege and then the AI can come along and join the siege, which is fine. You're still leading the siege. You can add more troops to your siege, but the moment you tell your troops to merge together, it suddenly resets them and the AI that was standing there with you then becomes the siege leader. That's what happened to me. So I had an army there. Portugal came down and joined the siege. I threw some extra troops in, selected them and hit G to group them together, and then that put Portugal in charge of the siege. And because Portugal wouldn't turn it over to me, I didn't want Portugal to have Tangiers, so I just took Fez instead. So it's definitely something that we need to take on the next war. I am tempted to do it now, actually, just so that I don't forget in the next video. So let's go ahead and whack the army maintenance up. We will be losing money while we are at full maintenance. Let's go ahead and turn this fort on. So we have a new ruler. We can purchase an ability. What do we want here? War taxes cost. Reduced aggressive expansion impact could be nice. I don't think we need that right away. Let's go ahead and take the basically war taxes for free. We can start a golden era if we want to as well right now. But I think it's a little bit early. I don't think we need to. So we'll save that. We'll send our explorer off exploring again, because that's what he does. And he's got to be careful because he might get attacked by this. In fact, yeah, let's cancel that mission. And let's just get you... Can I not cancel the mission? No, we need... Well, we've got to wait for the armies to get back up to full health anyway, I suppose. So what we can do is we can... War taxes will essentially be free to raise now. Let's get you down here so we can march you across if we need to. So we are losing a little bit of money, but that is fine. Yeah, I want to make sure that we've got the fleet down here. I don't think we're going to need the heavies. Let's mothball them anyway, just in case we need to. And we've renewed a loan, which is unfortunate, but it's one of those things. Yeah, as soon as you've finished exploring, we'll bring you back to safety if we can. We're almost back at full. And in fact, I think we are. Do I want to hang around any longer? Let's get you over here, actually. Let's get you over before the fighting starts, because that'll be easier. And Portugal is still on our side, so things should be okay here. If we go ahead and declare our war, Portugal will come in. We will ask them to come in, but we'll take that land and make sure they don't get it. France won't come in, but that's fine. Tangiers is what we want. Apparently, I don't even have a claim on that anymore. Let's go ahead and get a claim, because it'll be cheaper. Let a day pass. Okay, go ahead and declare war. We want Tangiers. We want Portugal to come in. Hit confirm. There we go. Let's move you guys straight over there. Let's move you guys down here. We'll still allow these heavies to repair. Hopefully Portugal will do the work with their ships so that I don't have to. There we go. Portugal have got some ships out here already, so that is good. Yeah, so this is just a very important province to take. And again, I know I'm taking a lot of attrition. Aragon are down here with their ships. That is fantastic. You're going to attack me in the mountains, which seems to be fine. We do have the terrain penalty. Here comes Aragon with a 21 stack. Wasn't even needed. So Aragon are just going to sit on me and give me some more attrition. Go ahead and siege some other stuff, Aragon. You don't have to come in here and siege this stuff with me. We've got Naples down here dropping troops off as well. This becomes a lot easier once you get the personal union with Castile. It really, really does. Especially if we want to go to war with Portugal and England later on. We have a new tech we can invest in, which is admin. Is it worth taking it? Well, we'd sooner not be behind times. We are going to need to take some... to have some points for coring. Although I only intend to take the one province. It's Diplo that we're getting behind on. Let's go ahead and take it anyway. Let's not be behind time if we don't have to be. We can have the natives losing some size, or we can lose 40 ducats to get better settler chance. Sure, let's do it. I know we're trying to save money, but the quicker we get settlers, the quicker the colony will be finished, and the quicker the colony is finished, the less money it costs us. Okay, so here comes that stack again. I thought they were going to come in and try and engage, but it doesn't look like they were. They may do, actually, or they may just come over here and try and unsiege this province. No, they're attacking me again in the mountains once more. Aragon will come and assist, so I'm not worried about that whatsoever. I do have much higher base morale than they do, so they're not doing too well. You've docked down there, which is probably not a bad thing, but there doesn't seem to be anybody down there to annoy you, so let's go check out the North Atlantic. You should be fine. Shouldn't have to worry too much about that. How are we doing on the sieges? 57% on Tangiers. We've got the war goal already. Excellent. But can't get you down there. That's interesting. Okay, we've got these provinces now. Let's start marching south. Can we just peace out and take the province that we want? I don't want to be in this war any longer than needs to be. So, yeah, we can take Tangiers. I can take all of your money. And I can take war reparations as well. Is there anything else we want you to do? You can get you to end your rivalry with Portugal. What we really need is stuff that... Well, that'll give us some prestige. Release nations. You can release that nation. It's a separate nation. We don't control any of those provinces. But you won't do that because it's too big. You won't do that either. Okay, let's get you to end your rivalry. You will do that. Okay, that's fine. We've got all their money. We've got war reps. Let's go ahead and do it. Fantastic. So they're no longer rivaled. That fort can go off. One of you stacks can get back over here. We need to core that province, which we can't afford to do just yet. We'll re-mothball the heavies. We are likely to get a rebellion. Gain a stability. Gain 10 prestige or gain 10 prestige. What's the difference between these two? Gain 10 prestige and a skill 2 artist, or 10 prestige. Oh, the advisor is cheaper. I think I'd sooner just have the stability, to be honest. So we'll take that. Did I not mothball you? Thought I did. Obviously didn't click the button. Excellent. So we've got Tangiers. That's really good for us. There's a castle here, which we do not need. So let's get rid of that. It produces silk, but now we've got somewhere that gives us more trade power, so we should be able to start making more money now. We will have some rebels, but not for a little while, so let's go ahead and drop the army maintenance down, and we can almost afford to pay off one of our loans, which is fantastic. We can pick a new idea group. I don't know what that's going to be yet. It may be military. What is our split at the moment? 30. Well, we definitely don't want to be focused on that. Let's go military focused. It's a more even split now. I know we don't have the military advisor yet. And I know that we are getting fewer Diplo points, but I never consider Diplo to be that important anyway. Let's go ahead and start coring that right now while we can. I forgot to put the war taxes up, actually. I took the thing to give me cheaper war taxes, or free war taxes, and forgot to raise them. It's just these little mistakes that you make when you're trying to record and talk while you're actually playing the game, but it is one of those things. Either way, we have gone on well over time. We have managed to take Tangiers, which is what I really wanted to do. So when we come back next time, we'll see who else we can pick on. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you're still enjoying EU4 as Castile. I'll see you next time, and until then, goodbye for now.